Hey friends! Today we're unboxing a real treasure for coin collectors and history buffs. US commemorative coins that take us on a journey from the American Revolution, through the Wild West, and all the way to outer space. Among them, legendary nickels from the Lewis and Clark expedition, and beautiful quarters honoring US states and national parks. These 5 and 25-cent coins? They're not just pocket change. They're little windows into the past. And at the very end, one coin that symbolizes the massive expansion of the United States. Stick around, there's a twist you won't see coming. Let's dive in. USA 5 cents 2005 bison. The lost giant of the American plains makes a comeback on a coin. A powerful bison stands tall on the prairie, with United States of America above and 5 cents, and E pluribus unum below. This modern nickel is a tribute to the classic 1913 Buffalo nickel. It's part of the Westward Journey series, symbolizing the Lewis and Clark expedition through the Great Plains. The bison wasn't just an animal. It was central to Native American life. Food, shelter, clothing. In the 1800s, millions of bison roamed modern-day North Dakota, Montana, Kansas until mass hunting nearly wiped them out. This coin isn't just historical. It's a reminder of ecological loss. 5 cents 2004 keelboat. Ever wondered what America's first explorers traveled in? What's on the coin? A large wooden boat packed with crew members, rowing upstream. Above, Lewis and Clark expedition. Below, 5 cents and the year. Story behind it. This was the SUV of its time, the keelboat. Built in Pittsburgh in 1803, it carried tents, food, ammo, tools, and gifts for native tribes. It was over 50 feet long and essential to the success of Lewis and Clark's 1804 expedition. A floating caravan on a historic mission: science, diplomacy, survival. 5 cents 2005 ocean in view. Ocean in view. Oh, the joy! 16 words that changed everything. A rugged Oregon coastline with pine trees and waves, plus the famous quote circling the edge. After 18 months of trekking through wilderness, the Lewis and Clark team finally saw the ocean, or at least what they thought was the ocean. Some believe it was actually the Columbia River, wide enough to be mistaken for the Pacific. This is one of the most poetic coins in the series, a moment of triumph carved in metal. 25 cents 2000 Virginia State Quarter. The birthplace of British America. 3 ships, Susan Constant, Godspeed, and Discovery, sailing toward the New World. In 1607, English settlers arrived in Jamestown, Virginia, the first permanent British colony in America. It's where democracy took root and revolutionary ideas were born. Virginia was not only the site of the first permanent British colony, but also home to the first elected legislative assembly in North America. This coin honors 400 years of colonial beginnings, the seeds of a nation. 25 cents 2006 North Dakota State Quarter. A coin that smells like grasslands and bison. 2 majestic bison against a backdrop of canyon-like formations from the Badlands. Deeper story. North Dakota was once home to 60-plus native tribes. The bison was sacred, a symbol of life, strength, and survival. Teddy Roosevelt fell in love with nature here and started the U.S. conservation movement. This coin celebrates the spirit of the West and the rugged American soul. 25 cents 2004 Florida State Quarter. From the quest for the fountain of youth to journeys beyond the stars, Florida's history spans centuries of exploration and innovation. The design features a 16th-century Spanish sailing ship and a space shuttle blasting off from Cape Canaveral, a powerful bridge between 2 eras. The arrival of European explorers and humanity's leap into space. In 1513, Spanish explorer Juan Ponce de Leon landed on Florida's shores, searching for the mythical fountain of youth. Centuries later, those same shores became the launch site for the Apollo missions. Fun fact, the name Florida comes from the Spanish Pascua Florida, meaning Feast of Flowers, a spring celebration around Easter. This coin is a true symbol of transformation, From ancient myths and dreams to scientific breakthroughs. 1 quarter, a whole story. From tall ships to starships. 25 cents, 2002, Ohio State Quarter. From the Wright brothers to astronauts, all from one state. The Wright Flyer airplane and an astronaut silhouette with the words, "Birthplace of Aviation Pioneers." Why it's cool. The Wright brothers changed the world in 1903. Then came John Glenn, the first American to orbit Earth, also from Ohio. Fun fact, Ohio has produced more astronauts than any other state. This coin connects the first flight to the final frontier. $0.25, 1999, Delaware State Quarter. 1 rider, 1 vote, 1 nation. Caesar Rodney galloping on horseback across the outline of Delaware. What happened? Despite illness, Rodney rode overnight in 1776 to vote for U.S. independence. His vote tipped the scale. Delaware was also the first state to ratify the Constitution. That's why it's called the first state. This coin kicked off the iconic 50-state quarter series with a story of courage. $0.25, 2013, Great Basin National Park, Nevada. A tree older than the pyramids. A lone bristlecone pine tree with deep, sprawling roots in the desert. The story: these ancient trees can live over 3,000 years in the harshest conditions. Wind, drought, heat, they endure it all. This coin honors Great Basin, one of the least visited but most magical national parks in the U.S. It's about timeless endurance. $0.25, 2006, Nebraska State Quarter. A coin about hope, movement, and new beginnings. Pioneer wagons heading west with the towering Chimney Rock in the distance. What it means: Chimney Rock was the landmark of the Oregon Trail. Thousands of families passed it on their way to a new life. Nebraska was also a hub for the Pony Express and early telegraph lines. This coin celebrates the courage of settlers chasing the American dream. $0.05, 2004, Louisiana Purchase. The best real estate deal in U.S. history, 4 cents per acre. 2 hands shaking over a map of the U.S. with the words Louisiana Purchase and peace symbols. Why it's big. In 1803, the U.S. bought the Louisiana Territory from France, doubling the country's size. It kicked off the Lewis and Clark expedition and opened the gates to the American West. This coin closes our journey, from colonial ships to vast frontiers and into space. Coins aren't just metal, they're memory, culture, and spirit. If you enjoyed this unboxing, smash that like button, subscribe, and tell us in the comments which coin impressed you the most. See you in the next unboxing.